Okay, listen, so just like Wilbur, there are now allegations up against GeorgeNotFound, another member of the DSMP, just got exposed for some disgusting behavior, allegedly. This spawned from a stream where streamer Katie Bugs tells her experience of a popular creator sticking his hand down her shirt when she was a little less than coherent because she had a little too much to drink that night. She was also freshly 18. And that creator is now rumored to be GeorgeNotFound because of some of what Katie's friends have liked and also posted on Twitter. Before we delve into the Twitter reactions, I highly encourage you guys to go listen to her story because it's important to support her. Also, I want to preface this by saying this video is for news and documenting purposes only. I have to say that given the nature of this video topic, I just want the video to be able to stay up. Anyways, this was immediately picked up by a ton of news sources and Twitter accounts, stuff like that, and went trending on Twitter almost immediately. This prompted George to make a statement saying, "I will be doing a very serious stream later today. This post is just to make clear that I'm gathering all the information and evidence to share. I have never and would never break someone's sexual boundaries or assault anyone." It's now the next day and there's still no stream. I was waiting to make this video so I can include the stream in this video, but here we are. Anyways, Twitter went rabid over this, obviously. This is how the live button looks like, just in case you forgot. I'm waiting, Pookie. GeorgeNotFound is really living up to his name right now. 15 hours. So we're approaching hour 17 with absolutely nothing from GeorgeNotFound. Real footage of GeorgeNotFound gathering is evident. After supporting George for some years now, let me sit my stupid ass down. What if they were drunk and just don't know what they're doing? And so many have dismissed this comment, but now it's come out that he SA'd someone who was freshly 18 and was far too drunk to consent. Yeah, GeorgeNotFound, I hope nothing but the worst for you.
To try to like
shimmy. That brother's starving.
Around.
He's already
and
he's cooked.
What if they're just drunk and they don't know what they're doing?
Are you? Well, look, I just think I'm gonna side with Will here and say just treat men or women just like normal.
Wilbur and GeorgeNotFound meet up in prison. This is all I'm gonna say publicly. He was very touchy when drunk. He's literally seen slipping his hand down Carl's shirt. He also defended SA because what if he was just drunk and didn't know what he was doing? So that same clip from earlier.
It's a lot of effort to explain. It's a lot. Editor, I'm so sorry. I'm actually really sorry.
You're being weird. I'm gonna say
Dream has also been catching some strays here as well, just because he is associated with George. The fact Dream isn't showing any support for Katie, even though he supported Shelby so quickly, speaks volumes. I'm so disappointed. Like, yeah, I get it, George is your BFF or whatever, but then don't speak at all. If Tommy Innit says, give me time, but support Shelby, you can too. All I'm saying is, with the chance Dream genuinely didn't know about the SA, George better be out of the house. If Dream is innocent in all of this, I wouldn't feel uncomfortable watching his content. It's really hard to believe him right now. I'm sure he understands that as well, so do not get to defending him so easily. I was obviously a Dream main. Most of my accounts centered around Dream. I met him. I would primarily consume his content. This is a hard pill to swallow, and I'd love to believe that this is all a misunderstanding on Dream and Katie's part, but I don't know anymore. Dream actually responded before George on his private account, which we have some leaks of. He says, George assured me he would be making a detailed stream statement. I didn't want to sleep without giving more perspective first. These are texts from me to Katie's best friend, who was also there months after VidCon. I have more to say whenever George releases his statement. And then the text say, he like fully made it seem so much worse than it was. Katie said she didn't even tell him the entire situation and that he just made that shit seem like that for drama. It's honestly so crazy he even tweeted that without consulting Katie first. Yeah, it's insane. In a different world, if something bad had happened, like him not even telling Katie is crazy. Like, love the guy, but that's insane. So disrespectful. It's worse that nothing did because it's obviously he knows nothing. Inviting an 18-year-old to your hotel to have drinks is so disingenuous. No, 100%. I totally get that situation is crazy, and I don't think Katie is going to be the happiest to hear that Harry did this. I didn't invite her, and then name is redacted. I didn't know she was 18 either. And it was only my hotel because it was big and the hub was for everyone to hang. Most of them just don't know anything about me or have heard stupid stuff from the fans of theirs. And that's what sucks, but it will just take them time like actually talking to you or hearing about people's opinions of you, because like Katie and I obviously didn't have the best opinions of you before we met you, especially after seeing everything on Twitter, but like after actually meeting you, we realized you aren't such an asshole. So I think just the call with Harry is a step in the right direction. You just gotta slowly do it, in my opinion. But you've been in the game way longer than me, so you probably know a lot more than I do. Not speaking for George, just didn't want to go to sleep without saying something. Context. These are texts after about when Harry tweeted saying I supplied alcohol to an 18-year-old at VidCon, referring to Katie. I am unaware and was never aware of any misbehavior. This whole thing is legit insane. I have no idea what's going on and it's really hard to follow. Again, I want to preface this by saying support Katie, but there's also no evidence yet at all about this situation. And George is still yet to talk on it, so still support her, but also understand that I, along with a bunch of other people, are neutral right now. But I will be sure to have a video out when George responds response because I am very interested in how he's going to handle this, so be sure to have your notifications on when I drop that. Anyways, I'm out. Thank you to channel members Enemy Girl 19, Buster Live, Lucian, Phoenix Ace, and AoE.